birthday. It's us.
I know it's Mark and Charlotte.
Yes, ma'am. And happy
Thank
Easter.
you so much. Ruth said, "Do you feel older?" I said, "Nope, don't. You're young."
Well, which birthday is it?
76.
Oh, that's a good number.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
76.
Well, good. We know you're getting ready for church, probably.
No, darling,
Okay.
I'm not. It's the weather's so heavy here.
Oh.
To tell you the truth, not feeling all that good. I said, I was doing good, I thought. Then, let's see, I had a yard sale Friday and Saturday and enjoyed it so much. Was that last week? Yeah. Just enjoyed it. The neighbors helped me, and then lo and behold, Essie fell. Well, I had an appointment with the doctor on the 8th, and Essie fell on the evening before. Well, I don't think that shakes me up, but next day I just bathed and rushed to the doctor, and when he stepped in, he looked at me and said, "Well, what have you done to yourself?" And he said, "Your feet's ankle swollen." And he gave me such a going over till he made me sick. But I had to.
The doctor made you.
He did. He made me flat sick. Give me a shot in each hip. He said, "Is it hurting you to lay on your side?" I said, "By the way, it is. Got to tell you. I live so fast, y'all.
I know.
Means so much on my mind." And I told Ellen last night, I said, I think I'm so superhuman till I didn't, I just don't want to believe that something like Essie falling could do me in. And he said, "Mama, that's depressing." But,
well, wasn't she there by herself again?
Yes.
Why?
Well, she's been staying at home by herself.
But are those dogs still there?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, the dog is out. The dog's out in the yard, but she couldn't go out in the yard. They forbid her to do that. But she's feeding her bird now. And Charlotte, I'm having to think that maybe that hip broke. That's why she fell. And the reason I'm thinking it is every bit of her weight has been going on that leg.
On the other one.
Yeah.
And even the doctors maybe agreed. I think they kind of agreed. It was a clean break just like the other one, only they used a shorter pin. She's doing good. She calls me 2 or 3 times a day wanting to gossip, so don't y'all worry about it.
Okay.
Really not in Piermont. They chose that. They said that, and different people, but south is where she's operated on, and she went to north for therapy. And then this time, Piermont. And there is they say there's no comparison to the care.
Well,
Maybe, I hate to think it, but it may be the district of town, part of town.
Yeah.
That's the way the grocery stores cater to it.
Yeah.
But they thought she did not get good care at North. And she's happy at Piermont because they make over her. And now this morning, she seems to be doing good. But Charlotte, they have a lot of, I told Kathy, I said, God is leading us somewhere. I don't know where, but now they've got to decide where she'll go for therapy. Just like it's I don't know, just like a standstill thing.
Yeah.
But,
well, do you know that number up there?
oh, yes. I'll tell you what, y'all would make her day.
Okay.
She's done call on the gossip this morning.
Okay.
It's, of course, 318-212-3000.
Okay.
Room 633.
Okay.
And see, I didn't get I didn't go see her the last time that she's gone so long. Didn't see her. She got out, and I just told her. I said, "If I can't come," she said, "Because I understand there's a lot of walking."
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just sit here and wait for her to call me.
Well, good.
And I'm doing all right, y'all. I'm really, really, really disgusted about this room. So embarrassed. So in the morning, I'm going to tell Mr. Keith. But they've been waiting on me, see. I had told them I wanted them to give me till the 3rd. So I could have my sale. Well, I'm ready to fly now. Just whatever it takes. Just get through it. Islam said, called and said, get that damn room fixed. That's what's making you sick.
So what happened? Did it flood or what? What?
You know that Adam room? You know, that's the
The living room.
Carport. My front room.
Okay.
Okay, there was no water standing around that, so how was I to know? There was plants growing on the other side, just as clean as a whistle. Okay, all of a sudden, water was up under my carpet over on that west side of the house. Come to find, tore the boards off. It was no flashing. You know, Mark, what I'm talking about?
Right. You had to keep the water, direct the water away.
It was running straight down the wall onto the insulation and running straight down to the floor. The man that did it, I know it was a do-it-yourself deal, and it's horrible. And there is under when me and Alan pulled up the carpet and looked under it. It's been wet so long.
Well, that can cause you breathing problems, mold, and
Absolutely, it can kill him.
yeah.
And every time every weekend when he come over here and sit Saturday and Sunday night, he'd go home sick.
Yeah.
That's where the water was coming in.
Yeah.
So all of the outside's fixed. Now all of it is fixed outside. Now it's got to be emptied, and they told me they had plenty of help to do that, so I'm gonna let them do it. I don't know where I'll put it, just around in the house, and they're gonna build the floor up, Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna make it meet the kitchen.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
So that'll never happen again.
Mm.
And you know, one time it flooded back in the early 90s, and it come in my front door.
Mm.
So I'm living for the day that I can get it where we don't have to worry anymore.
Yeah. Wow.
And they're going to build it up, and I'm not putting carpet. I'm putting that, you know what I'm talking about. They said tile.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to paint the paneling white.
Yeah.
But I'm going to put that pergo, it looks like wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everything's going all right. They just was waiting. I know they've been waiting on me. So now I'm through. I'm not through, but I've got to get this done.
Yeah.
I have nowhere to go with the stuff, my piano and all that.
Mm.
And so the sooner they do it, the quicker I can get back to living.
Yeah.
And I believe God will give me the time and the strength to get through it.
You'll be walking around that piano for a week in your kitchen, maybe.
Well, I'm going to tell them just leave me a path to the washing machine, to the microwave, and to my bed.
Mm-hmm.
They can do anything they want to.
Mm-hmm.
You can tinkle a tune on the way to the washing machine.
Because I'm not
Back to the bedroom.
I'm not going to let my piano go.
Mm-mm. No. Where did that come from, that piano?
When I was 10 years old, I couldn't keep everywhere we went that there was a piano. Mama would have to give me a look to keep me from just rushing to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I never wanted nothing like I wanted to get my hands on a piano key. And when I was 10, Daddy had given me a K. And Mama and them had some friends in town. It was in Old Highland section. It was a 2-story house. I remember that. And the name was Atkins. I went there one day. She took me there, and I saw that piano. I don't know what to come up. It was old, Mark, and it was that old black stuff, you know, like everything used to be. You remember when everything was that old black?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's how it turns after it ages.
I wanted that so bad, and she told Mama that it was she had to sell it because she was breaking up housekeeping. She was so old and wanted $25. I thought that was an extreme large amount of money, but I went in and sat in on Daddy. Let's see what we can do. He said, how about this? I'll give you $25 for that cake. Kathy had me to this and she wrote it down. He'd you rather have the calf or the piano? I said, piano. And that's how I got the piano. It went in the dining room at Mama's. And I'd beat on it and Margaret said, Mama, make her stop. Mama would have to go to the barn. See, I'd sit there and taught myself how to play. And let's think. And then each place that I moved, Daddy and Billie would have to move that piano. I can't give it up now.
No way.
And Gene, you know, he stripped it. I said he did some things for me in his lifetime that I might not have told him how grateful I was. I don't know how many weeks he worked on that piano. Stripped every bit of that little black stuff off. Put beer on it. He did the same thing for a desk that belonged to Gene Morrison. That's worth plenty of money. And so I've got some valuable things that he redid, and he really, I guess, didn't know how, because you have to pay a fortune to get that done.
Yeah.
But he did a beautiful job on both of them. And there's just some antiques that I cannot let go. But I do know, I would imagine that we bought this in '38, and it was old and beat up then, that piano. Don't y'all imagine it's past 100?
Oh, yeah. But it sounds so beautiful.
And look, it's still in tune. But after they move it, and it's and move it, I may get somebody to come out here and tune it so I can enjoy it again.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be ready to spend a lot of time in that new room.
If it needs it. And the paneling is going to be painted white. The man told me that turned out real pretty.
Yeah.
And we see the room's so dark we can't see it.
Right. This our spare bedroom upstairs has the old real wood paneling, the wide things with the grooves in them. But this is painted a light blue, and it is beautiful.
Well, Charlotte, I've seen it in magazines.
Yeah.
Now mine is not expensive paneling, but the wall is just as good inside as it can be.
Oh yeah, but those lines will still be real pretty in the white.
I don't feel like I'm rich enough to pull that down and put up sheetrock.
No,
I'd rather have the paneling.
you will love it white.
That's what everybody tells me. And if it's country looking, that's what I want.
But it'll look so much bigger in there too.
They said that'll be such a big, nice room. And always just whatever we could afford. And we had to put down carpet that had a crack in it. The carport had a hairline crack across it. So, but I didn't care for carpet. It's too hot. We're too dirty, and my dogs.
Well, but you'll be all cleaned up.
Won't I be pretty?
Yeah.
Somebody said, what do you think? And I said, I'm shooting for Thanksgiving.
And you'll be breathing better too.
I may get well.
Yeah. There's no telling how much.
Absolutely. I didn't even tell Dr. Presley that the other day. He just said, what have you done to yourself? So I told him about my sister falling the evening before, and I said, I would have a nervous breakdown, doctor, if I had another nerve left. But I don't. So she'd be happy if y'all come. She's adoring
attention. Yeah. I'm mad. She's keeping them entertained.
Oh, she is.
Well, we wanted to wish you happy birthday and a happy Easter.
I thank you so much.
Are y'all going to eat?
I'm right here where I want to be. I'm not going to church. You know, God, I know where God is. He knows where I am.
Well, reckon that mold had anything to do with Alan's feet problem?
Charlotte, we don't know what it's done to us.
That's right.
And, I stopped the babies. I told Reba, I said, this is a sick room.
Yeah.
Sick house. Do not. And their toy box was over there on the other side.
Mm.
I said, do not. I cannot have any more people in here that I'll feel responsible for making sick.
Yeah.
It's got to be done. And so I just stopped the company because really I can't.
Mm-mm.
I worry about them.
Well, yeah.
I've heard of people who had to just walk off and leave their home. There was such
The whole thing, right?
But I don't want to do that. I believe I can live long enough to fix it.
Well, when that downstairs where Mark's area is, his toilet, there stayed wet up under the bottom and had an odor to it. And finally him and Aaron pulled it one weekend, and there was, and Mark said it rocked. Well, we knew it needed a seal under there, but we didn't know why they had it sitting on a board either. So they pulled it, and there was a root growing up through that.
That was the answer to that.
So they sealed it, cut that root and sealed it, and put plastic over that, and then a new board over that, because they hadn't cut the hole right. Whoever finished that basement down
Yeah, I
there.
think some of this is do it yourself.
Yeah.
I know this room was. I know it was.
But it's nice now. It's all dry, stays dry.
I don't care. Somebody told me the other day, said, honey, they got mold in new houses.
That's right.
They got cracks in new houses.
Oh, yeah.
So if you have a home, you need to keep it up.
That's right.
And I don't want to move. I do not want this is home, and I want to be here.
That's right. Well, you'll have...
Whatever it takes.
That's right. Well, we're going to call Mommy.
Y'all will make her day. Because I said she's a love the adulation.
Well, we love you.
I love you, darling. I love both of you. And it seems like I always think of something I want to tell y'all and can't remember it when you catch me off guard. But I'm doing
Well, good.
Glad.
So you going to be on the track back to good health, you think?
Yeah,
And he give
yeah.
you some...
good. After he got after me and told me to take care of myself and get off my feet, I've done just that.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
And I just told Essie, I said, Essie, you know, I'm not coming up there. Don't you dare.
Mm.
Walking.
Yeah. So...
And he did give me a good enough sense, Mark, to try to stay here. You know, God gives you common sense in how to take care of yourself.
Oh, yeah.
I just knew it was stopping day.
I know what I wanted to ask you about Dr. Islam.
He called me and cussed me yesterday from Nashville. Get that damn room fixed. That's what's making you sick. Reba said he jumped on her when he was down here and said she walked in to help him do his illegal income taxes. I know what he's lying. But he has figures for her to add up, you know, and help him put them down. And she said he whirled on her and said, face red, why did you let mold get in your mother's house?
Mm.
Why did you let mold get in your mother's house?
Mm.
Said he jumped up. She said, I know that everybody talks about us for not helping you, but they don't know you won't let us.
Mm. Well, who could have thought that would have been...
Well, we didn't know it.
No.
Right. How you going to know until something happens?
But I had been seeing people that were so sick they just walked to their homes.
Yeah, couldn't afford to do anything with it. It was irreparable, probably.
And new homes.
Yes. But I was wondering if, does he write prescriptions for other things besides anxiety and depression?
Yeah.
Like my diabetes medication, I think
I think you're right, though. She had a lot of diabetic prescriptions.
needs
He
increase.
had a lot of diabetic patients.
Well,
Yeah.
see, because I don't have any insurance and I can't even go back to my doctor.
Well,
That's all I would need is an increase in my glucotrol.
well, why don't you talk to him, or when he calls me back and balls me out, I'll meet you.
Yeah, that would get me through a while.
Yeah.
So,
I know he'd be glad to.
okay.
No, he wrote prescriptions, honey. He wrote medical prescriptions and everything. He's an MD.
Okay, well, good. Well, good. But we're going to call Mommy,
Please,
and
that will make her day.
we hope you have a pleasant rest of the day.
Well, I think I'm on the way.
All
Good.
right.
You're doing exactly what you want to do. Nothing.
That's right.
That's right.
That's a good day.
That is. Well, we love you.
I
love you.
love you too.
Well, bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.